Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Natique Yarns here in Elk Grove, California, coming to you live on this Wednesday. I'm so excited to be here. I have been plugging along on my tea. I'm on, you guys know, I forgot it. So it's the Getty Tea, Granny Squares here. If you looked, Iris already posted, she's finished. She did start way before me. You do the back to like right here, and then you put that on a holder, and then you do one V, second V, and then join it in the round. So I'm just starting the V. I had no time last night to actually work on it, but I did. If you guys, any of you were on Instagram and you follow us, I just did a funny video, kind of funny, about the controversy on how many projects are on your needles or hook, because there's so much judgment. We hear in the store a lot where people are like, how can you have so many projects? I'm the first to admit I have more works in progress than 95% of you would be comfortable with, and I'm okay with that because my joy, my number one joy isn't the finished object. Crystal said it, the casting on super fun, right? So I love when people can talk about it and there's no judgment, but somehow there's judgment, sometimes in tone and stuff like that. So what I wrote was, don't yuck someone's yum.
Yeah.
I'll be truthful. I probably have 20 or 30, maybe even 40. I probably had 40, but I went through and I got rid of a whole bunch. I had a army chest that has been full of projects for the last 10 years. And I went through one day, like, I'm never going to knit that. I don't like that. I don't like the yarn. And I just got rid of it all. I donated it, to charity and stuff. I think to the senior center because they always like nice yarn. But Susan, someone said it's like asking a woman how old their age is. In your best estimate, because obviously you have multiple sets of needles like I do. Yes. I just buy new needles.
Right.
How many projects do you think you have on your needle and hook? Hello.
I'm thinking, give me a second.
I probably have 10 or 12 sweaters.
I would say I'm focused on one. I have a second one in my bag that's always with me. I have a pair of mitts I plan on getting back to someday. I have a crochet granny square donation squares in process.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 totes full of unfinished things.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
All this to say, go to Instagram. I want to hear what your number is, if you're happy to share, or you could just say a lot. You could describe it. But don't yuck someone's yum. I love, on Knit Tip and Hook, we were talking, and Trish is great. She has 2 projects, a knitting and a crochet, and I love that for her. But she's also not judgmental of people having 40 of them, right? It's like whatever your joy is, just go into that. Just deep dive into your joy. For me, it's the dream. That's what it is. Yeah. I think the dream of what it could be. And I get about 90% done, and then I'm moving on to the next dream. And that's okay. Hello, Darla.
Devin has 10. I've seen 3, 5, 7.
I love it. Beverly, a lot. Melanie, 4. She's good about pushing them out.
I often have more than I currently do, but I am focused on secret projects that have to be done on a deadline. So that gets in there, but I didn't hesitate to start something new for Monday. So.
We feel for Monday.
I had to go to the school thing. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and.
I'm always happy. We're happy in the store because we have a lot of people who only want to do one when we can at least get them on 2 or 3. Because if there's an issue with your project and you're newer, you're going to have to sit around and wait until we're available or the store's open or all of that. Oh, Deb. More about finding your piece. That's right. What does peace look like to
Casting on brings joy.
Oh, yes, it does. Crystal has 7.
Nice.
Good for you, Crystal, because you're new at it. So whatever your number is, embrace it. And if it stresses you out, first go through and decide which ones you're never going to wear and kick those to the curb, whether it's rewinding it and putting it back in your stash. Just remember, this hobby of fiber is to bring you joy, to lower your blood pressure, to give you some respite in this crazy world that we live in. So I can't wait to see what everyone's numbers are. I was like, ooh, this is a good post, because right away in 2 minutes I had someone post something. So thank you everyone for posting. I just love the engagement on that. Susan brought her project because I wanted her to show you guys in a 2-hour period.
Yeah.
She knit from here to here. How long was it?
How long
Was the meeting?
Oh, yeah, it was about 2 hours-ish. You know, it was
How many stitches are on this
90.
thing? So look at that. That's when you're focused. Now for you, is it to give you patience to stay, a distraction,
It's
a buffer?
It's a distraction, because otherwise I would be bored to tears. I mean, I could have sat there and read on my phone. That's what my husband did. And, you know, you're at an award ceremony, so you're waiting for your child to come up. And you're there. You're going to stay till the end, unlike some of them that left as soon as their kid was done. I don't understand that.
Yes.
But it just gives me something to do. It's going to drive me insane at graduation because I can't take my knitting.
You can. It's at Golden One. Separate them. I've already done it.
Okay.
Just separate your needles.
Okay.
Into where your pens are. So you got to untwist them and have them in separate parts.
I guess I'm taking a purse, because I was just going to take my phone.
No. Listen, I've gotten into it with them before.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It was at the last graduation. Hold on.
Forgot the sign. Is it delivery?
It's delivery.
I diggity a package, you guys. Natalie says it's your sanity. For sure, it is the sanity. I started a pair of socks when my son was in kindergarten so that I could get through the principal talk at the beginning of the year. I still haven't finished that pair. And he's going to turn 22, Danielle.
I know.
Tomorrow.
Turning 22 in August.
Yep, our little boys are not so little anymore.
So Loren's 25. It was at her graduation, and I was hot because this is my theory. Then take away every pen that someone has in their purse. If you're going to make me take away my needles, then every pen needs to go too. And it was like campus security that was doing all that. And they were like, just go. My husband was embarrassed. I didn't give a shit, honestly.
And they didn't question the yarn?
They didn't question the yarn at all. It's the needles. And I was like, that's fine. Take away every pen. I'll just wait here till you start that. You know, because I was like, oh my God, it's like 3 or 4 hours.
I'll distract them with a crochet hook. They can have that.
Yeah. There you go. So that's what I did. I just separate them. And put them with the pens, they can go through. Especially if you had wood, I would say try and bring a wood needle, because it's easily going to go through.
Yeah, it would be this project that I started on bamboo anyway, because they were quieter than metal.
Oh my God,
Not
I
that
love
this
that.
set is noisy, but...
Everyone.
Aw, Trish.
I love that for you, Trish. I loved when my kids came home from college. Natalie says it's her sanity. That is it's my therapy. It's my sanity. It calms me down. When I'm in a middle seat on an airplane, I better have my knitting because I want to go crazy. Just so much joy that comes from sticks and string.
Yep, as Nancy used to say.
As Nancy used to say. I love that. All right, we're going to jump in and talk about our monthly prize. This is a good one. I'll let Susan have all the details because my mind's scrambling. I have to have a note here normally, otherwise I won't remember. So, we're going to start at the yarn, of course. 2 beautiful skeins of hand-dyed yarn. One is from Hedgehog Fibers, and this was a potluck. It is their Kid Silk Lace. Potluck means they dye it for you. We have no choice of what color. You get what you get. You don't throw a fit. And I can tell you, it's never been bad. We sold out of the potlucks faster than anything else.
Super fast.
Because they were all 10 of a kind, right? Really one of a kinds, but 10 in the same dye lot. We have a beautiful skein of Black Butte Berry. I just spoke with Alexandra this morning. She's donating yarn for not only the yarn crawl, but for our birthday baskets. That, if you guys did not know, in our birthday month of June, We are giving away a basket every day that we go live from sales of the day before.
Nice.
So it's going to be compact. Poor Susan's going to have to get together the wheel of names every day.
I'll get even better.
We're going to get really good at it. And it's less names, possibly.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. It's going to be a great celebration. We're going to give people a call who have signed up for Knit Nosh, and then on the wait list at this point it's absolutely full. If we called you today, you have to bring your own chair, because it's really not that we could squish more people in here. We're limited by, we only have chairs for like 14 people, 15 people. So if we're calling you, don't forget, bring your chair. We have 3 beautiful patterns. One is the Hafan cowl, which is worsted weight. You're going to hold 2 strands together, so you could always do a fingering and a lace weight. You can get a gorgeous drapey worsted gauge. This is great for sweaters too. This is what I did my ready out of, which is right here. I'm still in love with that one. We also have a Brassavola, which is one of Susan's patterns. All of our patterns are available on Ravelry. We're absolutely over 200 patterns. And this beauty is right here. If you can see it from afar, in this section, we're holding both strands together. And then in this section, it's just the mohair. So you're carrying it up along on this side. You can kind of see you're carrying it up. It's really easy to do. It is like an increase on one side, a decrease on the other, every other row, because that's going to really help that it's a bias knit. So it's not straight, it's knit at a diagonal, and that just means your ends have that diagonal look, but the sides are straight. So beautiful, really wearable. I love it for travel because it folds up really small and the mohair is warm. So you can really make it wider and it gets longer by itself naturally. All right, next in the patterns. Oh, okay. Well, Crystal said she can bring her chair too. Evening Glow Poncho. It's a great convertible. It's got 2 different colors. You could do one ball of 2 different types of fingering weight. You could also put a mohair in it, which is what we did. There is a collar that Susan did. I cord on mine. It's a Fibonacci sequence, so it starts out more of one, less of the other, and on the other side you have more of B, less of A. It's gorgeous. To protect your knits that you've created, or your crochet items and your stash, I always suggest putting a candle in there. This is the Volume Spa Pandori Lychee candle, one of my favorite scents. It's definitely, oh God, it's like
smells
pomegranate.
good.
It's
yeah.
a good one. I mean, this one, somehow I'm sensitive to smells. This one really is my favorite one. We have all different scents and sizes in stock. We also have these beautiful magnetic layered necklaces. This is the longest version. You can also separate it right here at the magnet and do a layered. And then this one too. I've wrapped them around my ankles, my wrist. If they're on your wrist and you're walking by something metal, you may kind of stick to it. They're strong earth magnets. We also have Who Rescued Who, which I love these because if you have a pet in your life, you know that they're probably your second best form of therapy. And last but not least, we have this white burlap project bag to hold all of your goodies while you schlep around wherever you need to go. Susan, how do they get entered to win?
Every time you make a purchase, you get 1 entry per transaction. We will add them all up and do the drawing on Tuesday, June 3rd, which in itself is going to be a super exciting day after the drawing. So mark your calendars, save that date, you guys. We got exciting things coming.
So exciting.
So exciting.
There's save your pennies. That's what I'm going to say. So much.
We'll see if I can finish that project tonight.
Wow.
I know. We'll see.
You'll have to do a black and white again.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
What?
What you guys should know what Becky, look at her butt. Do you guys know that song?
What? No.
No, okay. Who knows that? that it's a reference to music, but that's not why. I got a photo of the coordinating color of what's going with the brand new colorway, and it is.
Do I get a third project?
I think so.
Oh,
It's not gonna come.
I know, right?
It's gonna come later.
It's okay. I did
Crystal.
put my project on Ravelry with a black and white photo.
Oh, you did?
I did.
I love it. Okay. Shout out to Devin. He's so generous with his donations for us. So if you're seeing something that you want to look at more and see what Devin has, because we have a small selection of it, go to Devin's website, Hella Good Yarn. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This is an exclusive colorway, a limited exclusive colorway for LYS Day 2025. I love the name of this. This is Natique Live. He created this beautiful colorway with pinks and lavender and a little bit of navy. It is beautiful. I think it's so pretty. Melanie, nope, my mic is not off. It is still on. We thought this would pair really nicely with our cowl pattern Sunset Kisses. It's knit on a size 9 needle, which really makes the DK super drapey. It's a cowboy cowl, which everyone knows how much I love a cowboy cowl. On your links, I actually put a link for Devin's website. Will you post that real quick? Like I said, Devin has so much more than what I can carry, but go support a local Natique peep in their beautiful stuff. What do you want to say about this beautiful pattern, Susan?
It's super easy. So easy. Garter stitch, stockinette, yarn over knit 2 together. Easy, easy.
Nothing crazy. I think it works well in variegated yarns, in self-striping yarns, speckled, because the garter stitch breaks up pooling that you can get. And then there's a yarn over knit 2 together section. The base that we used for our exclusive colorway is Van Goat DK, which is at 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, 10% cashmere cash style nylon. It means it's extra soft. Great yardage on this one. Beautiful, beautiful. So one lucky peep is going to get this one, and it is really easy. This is all through engagement.
So it's stuck. There we go.
Thank you. It's all through engagement. So the more you react to the video with these emojis at the bottom, you're going to get 1 entry for every reaction.
Crystal says she still needs to do this pattern. Well, maybe you will win it.
I love that.
Darla says yarn and pattern are perfect together. If you guys think Wild Sunflower is easy, this one's even easier.
It is. It is. Because you don't have to pay attention really at all. Every time you comment, you're going to get 5 entries, and the easiest way to really boost up is to hit that forward arrow right there. You can click to your story. You do want to pop back in and let us know where you shared it to.
You want to say shared to and where. And if you do it to a group, let us know the group name so we can go over there and say hello. And if you're going to share to your, what does this one go to, your friends or your page, you can type in a little note there. And then you hit share now. And again, say shared to and where. I always try to type that phrase when I'm on that side. I start typing share to and, no, don't put and where. Actually say a word.
All right, so based off of yesterday's drawing, just to let you know, this prize is worth about $45. So shout out to Devin. Let's see who is going to be the lucky winner of this prize.
Kathy. Congratulations, Kathy. You are local, so next time you come in the boutique, let us know you have a prize and we will get it from the cabinet for you. If you win and you are not local, next time you make a purchase, let us know in the notes you have a prize and we'll include it in your pretty pink package.
I hope the new mailman comes.
I don't know if he's new or if he's a very friendly sub. So,
Yes, but he's wearing a mailman uniform.
Yeah,
Remember
subs-
how some of them they wear
well, yeah, but the regular
the
regular employed subs have a uniform.
Anyone who ordered yesterday, all of your packages are ready to go out. We do our absolute best to get out your packages within easily 24 hours. The only caveat is if you did it Saturday after we left through Monday, it's going to go out on Tuesday. All right. Yay, Kathy! Let me drop what we're going to talk about. So I was really excited to see this yarn that we ordered in the springtime. We sent a sample off to Lynn. You guys know Lynn was an Antique girl for a few years and she moved to Texas, but she's so gracious to knit some samples for us every once in a while for extra cash. And we just got this beauty in. I think Susan talked about this originally. This is Juniper Moon Farm Iridescence. I would say it's similar to Cumulus, meaning there is an I-cord construction, it is self-striping, but here's where the difference lies, is this is 85% organic cotton, 15% silk, which is gonna make the sheen be just a little bit stronger. It is thinner than Cumulus. Cumulus to me tends to be in that sweet spot of Aran to light bulky. This is definitely in a worsted. You're gonna get somewhere between 21 and 24 stitches over 4 inches in knitting on a 5 to 7 needle. So this is a DK weight. Here's a surprise. It's machine wash cold.
Nice.
Lay flat to dry. And I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. They are using mulberry silk, designed in Tuscany, and luxurious organic cotton. That is what Juniper Moon Farms is known for, just this gorgeous organicness to their product in the end. I just think it's really, really nice. Susan's showing off color number 601, which is Grand Canyon. You can see shades of butterscotch. I love this butterscotch. The taupe, a little bit of mushroom. Mushroom to me has that pinky look to it. Sand, and then it goes into this beautiful shades of apricot. Really good yardage. Oops, sorry. Really good yardage on these. Again, as a DK weight, 350 yards.
Nice.
So depending on your size, somewhere between 2 and 4 could make a sweater for you.
It's so soft.
I think we have 5 colors in stock, and then I'll do a couple and then I'll show some options. Color number 601, this is called Cape Down. And I love this Aegean blue here. You can see it's kind of a lighter and then it goes into the darker. This beautiful shade of royal purple. We have, everyone knows, this is my favorite color, fuchsia. And then I like this section right here where it goes from fuchsia to the orange. It almost looks to me sunset. This is a gorgeous sunset color. It's a pinky orange. It's really hard to describe this one section, but I think it's so beautiful. And then it just goes further. You can see with the chainette construction, they have done, probably the silk is the cord, and then the fiber is blown in it, because you can see the changes from the fuzz. How you can look is on the side of it, and I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. You can see the little tufts of fuzz coming out the cord. It's really hard to see, but that's how you can, instead of it being a tape yarn, which knits flat, this is gonna knit in a tubular.
Yeah, you can see some of the fuzz.
There's even some beautiful wisteria right here.
Gorgeous. Love this one. There's not one I don't like in this batch. It's gorgeous.
Okay, here's another. I would say this one is Sunrise.
Yeah. Oh, look at that, you guys.
The color of this is 605, and the name is Uluru. I'm going to look that up because I'm like, what is that? Did you change your link?
I did.
Thank you. I forget it doesn't change on this
Yeah.
side. How many of you have been tempted by a skein of this yet? Oh,
Me.
you have?
I am very tempted
yeah.
by it. Oh, yes.
Uluru is a sacred sandstone in the Northern Territory of Australia.
Oh.
Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful.
Let me show them that picture because you guys will recognize it.
Oh, that didn't work.
That's right.
Well.
This one right here is the one I'm most familiar with as seeing pictures of it.
Isn't that gorgeous? I love how nature is so inspiring. Again, 350 yards of DK weight. The project that we just showed that Kathy won, that would be a gorgeous.
It would.
With 2, you should be able to get 3.
Nice.
With 2 skeins of iridescence, you should be able to get 3 different cowls for that. Right? I love it. Melanie's like, oh lordy, that orange, teal, and purple.
Right?
Gorgeous. So many different options. What I like about this gradient is it's a slow striping. If you're doing a shirt and you want things to be a little bit more aligned, you would get 2 skeins for the front and the back, right? So that you're starting at the same point. And that's what I feel like this one they do, unlike Cumulus, where it could be in a different spot sometimes, especially in this variation. The other is a little bit different. All right, I've showed you 3 colors. Now I'm going to show you pattern support. So many options with this. We'll start here. Ooh, this is a good one.
There's not many on Ravelry. This is the only one that had a photo out of this yarn.
Right. This is a 1 skein version of Cape Cod, the Age of Brass kerchief. So that is one of the smaller versions. Look at how pretty that is. Oh, wow. There's a tiny bit right there. You guys can see a tiny bit left. So I love it. They used just about everything that they could. Since this is a brand new spring 2025 yarn, there's not going to be a lot of patterns out of it currently because it's within, I'm going to say, a month we've had it in.
You can close them.
All right. This is a fun one. Bass Straight. Oh, isn't that pretty?
I thought that was stockinette from the little picture when I chose it.
A little bit of argyle in there.
Pretty.
Interesting. It's knit long ways. So they're casting on here. And the background is reverse stockinette. And those are the knits. And it creates this gorgeous pattern. Oh, I love that. Beautiful. All right. Summer in a Box cardigan. This is a beauty from last year's designs. I love the V-necks are super popular right now. But this is a good way, like what I had said before, you start with 1. In my mind's eye, I would need these to be matching.
Right, so you get an extra skein to do.
You get an extra skein to work some magic, but gorgeous. Plum Tree and Bees shawl. You would, this is crocheted, so of course it does take a little bit more yardage. You're gonna need 3 skeins to create this. You're going to get a little bit more striping unless you wanted to kind of peel it apart, but I think it would be gorgeous like that. Aspen sweater. You would be double stranding on this one. So you could double strand the yarn because it's about 12 stitches over 4 inches, size 11 needle. I'm all about that. The sleeves are a little wide for me, but still beautiful. I'm someone that gets their sleeves in their food. I think this is a great match. This is the top-down tee. I just think it's fantastic. The striping that you get, very simple, really open raglan t-shirt. Very wearable. Now remember, if you're bigger in the tummy, Once you split, you can just do some increases on both sides to accommodate that, and it's gonna really tweak your look. Okay, I love this one. I pre-looked. This one, white fish ripples, gorgeous out of this. I like that the holes would show what you're wearing underneath it. And I believe this was a one skein. Yes. One skein version. You could pop up, I would do a 7 probably on it instead of a 5. You have enough yardage that you can do it. But that, that's gorgeous. Polka Dot Sheep was at the H&H.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, I love that. All right, here we have a beautiful blanket. This is crocheted called Abby Hay. These little clusters would just be beautiful. Let me make it a little bigger so you can see it. I think variegated's perfect for this. In this one, they've changed colors. Every row, they're changing colors. But with the self-striping, you could buy 3 different colors and just go, go, go. I can't remember what it was, but it was a classic elite pattern that had ruffles. You did short row, come across short row. Molly. Remember we did it in 5 different colors and everyone wanted that one. And we were just showing the yarn. How amazing it was. Oh, that was a good one. So many great patterns over the years. All right, here is a fun triple tie cardie that is crocheted. I love just the real simple chain ties. Or don't do it at all. Look, she's like, no.
Cute.
Really cute. We've got, oh, Lisa Mudge.
This is somebody you guys want to stalk. She puts her stuff out free for a little while, and then it goes for a paid pattern, so you just got to keep checking her page.
This is beautiful with the double wraps right here.
Really pretty.
Here's what it looks like a little bit more. It's funny, it looks like a kid's poncho.
Yeah.
But then you see it on. It's a nice size, and you're going to get a lot of drape from having those double wraps. With this yarn being silk, it's going to be even better. And you only need one. No need to change colors. That's what you're getting. Boy, that's beautiful. We have Curie by Allison Green. She's been doing a lot of designing for a Barocco. Really well-written patterns. This, again, crochet. Look how cute that is. Let's see if I can go a little bit closer so you can see the stitch pattern. Oh, I love it.
I think it has a rounded bottom right there.
It does, a rounded hem, V-neck. We have Astra by Faina Goberstein. She actually is from the Bay Area. She did a book signing in the beginning. I feel, maybe she's in the Bay Area. I think she was a professor at Chico.
It's pretty.
Just this little detail right there. The rings that you're getting, her neckline's gorgeous. It really frames the model's face or your face. 2012. Wow. That's a lifetime ago. We have Dandelions in Bloom by Helene Rush. I feel like she used to design for, I feel like she was one of the owners of Knit One Crochet Two at a certain point.
Given the name of her pattern company. And the yarn.
Yep.
It's cute though.
We have reversible waffle chevrons. I don't do the waffle stitch. I've always been tempted, but it's very warm. It's almost like it's double thick.
Like thermal?
Thermal.
Neat. It's so pretty. I don't know how to do that one.
I don't either.
I want to see the other.
This one?
This. Because it's the other side.
Yeah.
It's fascinating.
Isn't that gorgeous? This one has it too. Look.
Yeah. There it is.
Here's one side. This is one side. That's the other side. All right. We have the goldfish shawl, which is again crocheted. Ooh, I love the stacking on here. This almost looks like the Queen Anne technique, but in a little tiny shawlette. So cute. This is one way that you can wear it. You can also wear it with the triangle in the front, which really gives you that cowboy cowl look. You can secure it with our magnetic shawl pins, which are fantastic. Oh, a little Vegas top. Gorgeous. You can tell this is hand knit because of the gauge, which I love that. Some people want everything perfect. Nope. Ooh. I'm still in love with some striped. I really want to knit a striped something. Gorgeous. I like it right here.
Yeah.
There's an I-cord right there, and it's really, I think an I-cord or a slip stitch. I feel like it's I-cord because it rolls. It's an I-cord.
Yeah.
I-cord that you're slipping, because look, at the edge only has one. Interesting. I love little details like that. If you don't want all the magic, look at that. A little bit less crazy. And 67 people have posted it, so you know that's a pretty successful. Oh, I love all this. Really fun details on that. Ooh, love this. This is the home camisole. I like the V-neck. You could, I think it's nice enough that you can still wear your bra with it, and then make sure you have a deeper bra in the back, or you just wear one that shows and call it a day. All right, we have the Sadie sweater. I think must be for like Sadie Hawkins, because it's a really ambiguous, not really a
I forgot about
very
Sadie Hawkins.
gender neutral sweater, but the yarn would definitely be the star. Ooh, I was just talking about perfectionism yesterday. This is the Perfectionist Trap. I like this though, the garter with a slip stitch. It would really show the self-striping of iridescence. We have the Euphoria wrap. Again, this would be 3 different colors, would be gorgeous. Don't worry about changing colors. Just knit from one, transition to the other. We can put a couple combinations together because I think that would really knit up nicely. This is, oh, in real life. Bandana. Easy. I love this little bit of, ooh, you know what? It kind of looks like CC Beanie.
Yeah.
Cute, though. Straight and narrow. I'm like, interesting. I was wondering if that was Bronwyn's last name and she has a different, you know what I mean?
Right,
like 2 different Ravelries, but it's not.
I mean, how many Bronwyns are there? Not
Correct.
many.
That's the second one I know of. I love this one, Luna Moth Shawl by Kelsey Garner. Gorgeous. Look at all the stitch patterns in this.
Wow.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. We have Easy Folded Poncho. This is really
my favorite.
Yes, any yarn, any weight, any fiber, it all looks great in this one. You can, they have seamed it, but you can not seam it and put buttons. This is Church Mouse Yarns NT. And last but not least, we have this really unique cowl by Maxim Cyr called District. I love that.
Isn't it pretty?
Garter stitch. Almost like 2 rows of
stockinette. Yeah.
What a nice
you can
texture
see the way
that
he's
you're getting.
Holding it. I'm trying to decide if he's just got it folded
No, I think
that
it's
way, or is it the
back
nature?
here.
I mean, once it's seamed though, I think he's got it folded over. I can't quite decide, or is it just your head goes right here?
Your head goes.
I feel
up
like
there.
it's folded over, so it's fooling me.
I think this is the top where
Yeah.
your neck would go. Your head's going to go up through here. That's going to be the point.
I really like
Gorgeous.
that one.
All right, we have two more colors to show you. This is a little peacocky.
So pretty.
Color number 607 Capri. Obviously from probably in Italy, because all of these are named after towns or places. I love the blue water that you can see all the way from this darker teal, and it goes lighter to the azure blue, this beautiful dove gray into lavender gray. And then, boy, this swirl right here is right up your alley.
So
all
pretty.
these shades of purple.
Gorgeous.
Goes into more of a jade green and then ends up in this beautiful currant brown color. And last but not least in the colorways, we have 604 Big Sur.
So pretty.
No, Big Sur is one of my most favorite places to visit. This one really has the softest colors of rosewood, goes into an orchid. You've got this orange, almost into a rusty, and then, boy, the shades of purple again. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the shades have purple in it. It's a high purple content.
They did good.
They did good. Again, 85% organic cotton, 15% silk, 350 yards. I'm just curious, from people that are watching or watching later, how many of you look for One Skein Wonders? Do you want more projects that are One Skein Wonders, or do you want multiple skein projects? Deb and I don't go often enough to Big Sur, I can tell you that. All right, Susan, you're a One Skein Wonder, but big skeins.
I am, yeah, big yardage. I like One Skein Wonders, but this is so pretty I could easily do a 3 skein and not get bored because the color keeps changing. I think it'd be gorgeous for some of the patterns in the Noro magazine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, you just substitute whatever one. You could probably get worsted weight on this one, but still look into that DK weight family. But beautiful, same distributing company, which is really, really nice. I'm going to tuck this here, move this here. We are continuing to showcase what really sold well at the retreat. If you didn't know and you haven't been before, we do a pop-up shop of products that have not been in the store, or we've done reorders and we just get it in specifically for that. So we debuted Redesigned there, the Emma and Ball was there, and a couple of fun minders, mini minders, and then the hook one. So a lot of people ask me, what am I doing with my knitting at the house? I tend to use this gizmo. I'm going to say this, we'll do it like this. This is a minder. And what I like about it is it stabilizes the weight of your yarn and it pulls really evenly. I'm having some shoulder issues from, I decided I was going to do 10 push-ups a day and I did it like day 7. I was like, oh my gosh, my shoulder. So now I have shoulder injuries. But this allows not to have the weight of the minder on my wrist. It pulls really nicely from this. You unscrew it, so when you're traveling, you can unscrew it flat. And the minder comes with the base, the hook, and the miniature swizzle.
That's a good name for it.
This is the mini minder, and it comes with a wrist strap, or it can go onto a purse hook, or I've used it on my Stanley cup before. But really what you do is you take this one off. I love the tassel on this one. And then you put it on here. And I'm going to pull the yarn so you can see how well it just really pulls off. This is a double-stranded skein, and it's still flowing really nice. This is Posies. This was an exclusive through Dream and Color. So I absolutely love this.
I want to show them the little flower on it. The flowers are assorted, so if you order online, we're just going to pick one for you. But they're so pretty.
Correct. If you want, this is the one that I have at home. It's a little bit more pop of color. I love the rainbow. This was the #1 choice at the...
Ooh, we're popular today.
Right?
We'll call you back.
At the retreat. And here's what I'm talking about. You get the flower. Here's a different flower. You get whatever flower comes with the one, right? Then you're going to go in here. This is Veronica Van's company with her son, and the whole family works there. She used to own Dream and Color, and now she's Lemonwood. So those are the two minders. And then we have a few new mini minders that I don't think people have seen. If you are looking, and I'll show you in a minute, if you're looking for a purse hook that actually is the swivel part for a mini minder, I didn't know where.
It's right here.
Oh, good, because I was like, I found this, but not that.
Okay, let me put that on there.
Susan
and then
will show you how it works.
Hold on, guys. I only have one hand here. Okay, I got it, but I'm trapped. Okay, so it unfolds, and you just put it on top of the counter, and then you put your mini minder on there, or your purse, your bag, your whatever you have. Let me show you guys how it folds up.
There you go. So I think it's not just for the mini minder.
No.
It's a purse hook. At the store, everyone uses them instead of their purse being on the floor, right? And then you're just like, boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
You're a little more aware of people. Don't put your purse in restaurants on your chair.
No.
Get a purse hook. Huge difference. All right, so that is the minder hook. All right, for those that have not seen the newest ones, I think this one's
so cute.
This is the new puppy dog one. It has sold so well. They did a great job of just trying to get the most popular pets
Poodle
on here, right? That looks like hamburger. I think it is.
It does.
Hamburger in the middle. I like that they take the time to actually do some lasering on this one. There's dog bones and hearts. All you do is push this through, put your yarn on there, and then you're going to clip it through here. You can wear it on your wrist. Like we said, you can get a minder hook or even a minder. Let me see, that goes with that one. Next, oh, I love this one. This is Meowsome.
so cute.
The case, what I like is it's the crazy eyes, right? You can look here and you see the cats, but look at, here's the cat ears, here's the eyes.
It's like a negative image.
Correct. Is that fantastic?
So cute.
They've done such a good job. And then the spindle has the feather that your cats would play with. Again, beautifully well crafted in Arizona. They have done a good job. There is a patent pending on this design.
Nice.
And I just think it's fantastic. I have multiples of them. I did buy this one because it matched the minder.
Yeah.
This is Grizzle in the mini minder, but I love the rainbow colors in that one with the greens and the yellows, the purples. Beautiful. And this one comes with a lime green handle. And here is the stick that goes with that one.
So pretty. So if you're rainbow challenged like me, there's your rainbow right there. And you need more than one because, as we discussed, we are multi-project people.
We are.
You don't want to be constantly switching the yarn on your mini minder because that takes away from your knitting time.
Absolutely. Never ever put one's purse, yes, in the flow. All right, we are going to talk about what we're wearing. If anyone purchases Iridescence, we're going to put one of these patterns inside. This is our pattern Love is Love. It was originally done out of a mini skeins, which would still work, but this really shows you what a great job they've done on the color merging from one to the next. You have this beautiful rosebud that starts to have little blips of the lavender, and you can see the stripe in between, like, right? Light, dark, goes to light, brown, orange, brown, and then there's lavender, pink, and then the other one. For those who are asking, what color is this? This is 604 Big Sur. That's how it knits up. Lots of people like one skein wonders. Lots are both. I love that. All right. Let me turn around and show you what Susan's wearing. This would be perfect out
It
of this
would.
too.
It would. This is Marbella. And it is a DK weight pattern. It is basically a giant, what am I, a rectangle?
It's like baby blankets.
Yeah.
Narrow baby blankets.
It's two. There's a seam right here. So you can do a 3-needle bind off right there. So it's just the same front and back.
Isn't that gorgeous?
And you can rotate it if you want. It'll go this way. Except I'm a little challenged. Here we go. I'm not straight, but whatever.
It'll still work.
Still yeah.
Let me see. I wanted to do, I thought I had done.
What do you guys think? What's your favorite color? I think, here we go.
What would be your favorite? Because there's a lot
Oh,
that
that's
you would choose.
really tough because...
Let's line them up and you can put your hand over it. And people can decide.
Oh, that's so hard.
Starting with this beauty right here, the Peacock color number 607. You can just say number 1.
I'm already going to say number 1 for me because I always do purple, so I got to branch out. I'd be more likely to wear that one than this one, so I would do that one. That's my color of the day. I've decided earlier today.
Color of the day. I love
Yeah.
that. We have 601 Grand Canyon, which is the taupes to the apricot, mushroom. Beautiful, beautiful. Color number 608 is Cape Town. My mom would have worn this because of that, the blue shade.
Yeah.
Or this one. That would be
I
the
could
one
see
she probably would have chose that one.
Yeah.
I am leaning towards this one also. I love this one. This is Uluru. If you're a winter coloring, this one's perfect for you.
I want a bandana cowl out of that one and a poncho out of that one. That's what it
I can
is.
see that one. And this beauty, Big Sur, I mean, who doesn't love all those sweet shades of rosewood to violet red?
Gorgeous.
All right. My lovely, oh, I love that. Melanie's like, yes, yes.
Yeah,
Grand
she wants
Canyon,
them all.
Yes, Cape Town, yes. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Well, thank you, my loves. We will see you tomorrow, but if you are around at 3 o'clock Pacific time, I will be going live on Knit, Sip, and Hook with Boss Lady. The link is the first pinned comment on our Facebook page. Otherwise, go on over to Instagram and list your preference of how many projects works for you. So have an amazing day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.